you really want to party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Good for your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck valid in the place to be. If you really want to party with me.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild...
The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go here on this Saturday. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Let's go now.
They'll motion a tight end right. Back to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick six earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to...
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past... yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, this team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up the...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Raiders has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. He is in. Touchdown, Vegas. The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. One quarter in the books. Here's 1st and 10.
Go!
Mason motioning over.
Go!
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
On the set. At the 60. At the 60. Low. Low. Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 2nd and 7. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The extra point is good. And the Raiders move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
70 range, 60 Bobcats. Hey, check that, street.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
70, Warriors, 70, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of Coleman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
19 tight. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Go.
He's got his man. That's Coleman. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. That one taken in. Touchdown, Raiders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Unlock line. Alert. Bronco switch.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man here, complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
That's caught by Ali. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raider 1st down.
19, Tiger, 9, 70 range.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Vegas. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Raiders keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Browns offense.
On the jump. Set it. Set go.
They send the tight end in motion. His drive will start on the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
At the Raiders' 49-yard line.
Ready. Hot it.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing right, it's taken in. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Ready. Reload. Reload. Check. Panther. Check.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Browns are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time,
so they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go. Panther 60. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
you want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Vegas. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Hawk 70.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Quick throw, taken in. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. That's taken in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Browns will get just a bit closer. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
65, 65, go! 18, Pioneer, trap 60, Warriors 70. Panther Street.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders.